All right, guys, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel, my vlog. I wanted to do a diary of a fit mom, mostly because I wanted to take you guys through my life as a mom that works out and a mom that struggles just as much as every other mom does. And just what I do to how I eat, what I do to eat, how I stay fit, how I stay healthy, how I stay focused. And it's not perfect and I don't have all the answers, but I know if someone had done this for me, I would have watched it. I've learned through trial and error, and I've been through ups and downs. But the battle with carbs is real, women. You know, we all battle with carbs. We all battle with food, with a fear of food. I think most of us are more afraid of food than we would be if a bear was sitting in front of us. Like, that's how bad it is, you know? And I just have really been thinking about this a lot lately. After I competed in my second competition, I really started to get into nutrition and my macronutrients, and watching and researching and watching other people do their macronutrients and really finding out what that is about. I decided to enroll in a course at NATE, a Nutrition 101, and just from reading and researching about food and about carbs and about balance, that's what I needed. I didn't want to go through another year of that diet, yo-yo dieting, because we all do, and I do, guys. Just because you see pictures of me, fit and stuff, does not mean I don't struggle with this. It's all a mental game, and I struggle just as much as the next woman struggles with it. And even if some women don't admit it, we all struggle with this. And it's because of the perception that our media puts out there about food, about body image. And so I just kind of wanted to take you through my journey and what I've learned. I knew that I didn't want to go through the cycle again. I didn't want to be chasing this body that I thought I wanted. It's exhausting. It's tiring. I didn't want to diet anymore. I stopped dieting. I started feeding my body the right macronutrients it needed. I took a course. I researched. I figured out what my brain needed, because I go through SADS, seasonal affective disorder, and sometimes it feels like it's not even seasonal. Sometimes it feels like it's forever, and sometimes it can sweep me off of my feet. And I knew nutrition and exercise were key factors to help me manage it. Not take it away, but manage it, and it has. And it can be hard. It can be hard if you don't know where to start. It can be hard if you don't know what to do. So I just thought that this diary would be helpful for those of you that are just struggling with your relationship with food, because it's something that I've struggled with. And it kind of, as I decided to do bikini, I wasn't going to. I asked my coach what I should do, figure. My first coach said I should do figure. I didn't want to do figure, but I was listening to what somebody else told me that I would be good at. 8 weeks out, I told my coach, I am not doing figure. I don't want to do figure. I want to do bikini. And I felt like God speaking to me and saying, Hannah, what do you want to do? And I was like, bikini. And it's like, have faith and go after the things that you truly want. Because if you don't take those leaps of faith and risks, then you never truly will know what you could have been capable of. And I realized that if I never would have done bikini, maybe I would have never got first in my class. That was the most exciting thing. Guys, I've never been first in anything. I'm not doing a pity party. I just haven't. I never was picked for things. Sports just was not my expertise. Forte, whatever, just was not good at it. And so I always felt like I would never get picked. I would never be first. But I busted my butt for this competition. And I learned so much through it. I grew so much through it. And I realized with this competition, I was only about 5 pounds under my normal weight on stage. I was 118. I was 111 for figure. And I'm normally about 125, 130. I fluctuate, and I try not to go on the scale. I try to see how my body's feeling. So just that, not that huge rebound, is really helpful. And I really educated myself on food, because the more I educated myself on food, the more I understood food and how it benefited me. And how it benefited me, then I wasn't afraid of it. And I think a lot of the times we get afraid of things because we don't understand them. And carbs, sometimes I don't think women understand carbs and how good they are for you and how much they benefit you. And a lot of the time we're not eating balanced enough carbs and a balance of your fats and proteins. A lot of the time we're eating more fats and proteins and cutting our carbs out and wondering why we're in the closet binging right before bed. Guys, I've been there. I've been through everything. And I'll bring you through, my ups and my downs, because as a mom, the struggle is real. As a mom, you're going to have days where you don't feel like you're a good mom. You're going to have days where you feel like you fail at everything, and that is normal, and that's okay. But diet and nutrition are such key factors to help balance that. And that is something that I have learned. And I hope that this journey, this diary, so to speak, of my carb journey, of my fear of food, will inspire you to try to not be afraid of food. And it's kind of funny, I guess I'll just share this with you. Through the process, I did my macros, I figured it out. In this nutrition course, I said, okay, God, it was after the competition, I was super lean from the diuretics, and you don't think that your mind will play that you think you can control, and you can't. And my mind started pinching. I was pinching my body. Oh, I'm getting like fluffy. I got to control it. I should take more diuretics. And I just felt like God saying to me, Hannah, that thing, it's going to creep back and it's going to control you. You think that you're going to use something so that you can be in control, when really that thing actually ends up controlling you. And I seen it creep in, and I seen God saying, like, you have all these tools. You've seen all these videos. You've read all these books. Now put it together and listen to your body. What is your body telling you? A lot of the times we're so busy listening to other people and other messages that we don't actually listen to our own body. And we wonder why we're not getting to where we want to be, and we wonder why we're not healthy and we're not being, our body's out of balance and stuff. But we're so busy listening to what somebody else says is right for us, when what's right for you won't be what's right for somebody else. And I learned that. And that's why I love eating for your macros, because everybody's body is gonna be different. And you can kind of eat the things that you enjoy that are healthy. And so I started adding my macros, figuring out what my total daily macros were. And then I was dividing it between all of my meals. And if I had a bit more carbs in one meal, then obviously it wasn't going to be equal my snack or my next meal. And I was kind of doing that. I would read labels constantly. I never read labels before. And so the more I read labels, the more I'd read ingredients. Some of them would say like fat-free or calorie-free, but they're full of chemicals. So my body wasn't getting the nutrients it needed, so it couldn't function optimally. So it was a process though, you guys. So yes, you'll have all the numbers, and the numbers seem high, especially when you're not doing calories and you're doing macros, like 38 grams to 50 grams of carbs a serving. That's like a lot, and it scared me. It scared me because I thought, what if it doesn't work? What if I eat this and I gain a whole bunch of weight, and then I get depressed and my mind goes into the cycle? I'm just being totally raw and real with you guys, because this is what I go through. This is what my mind goes through. And I just felt like God saying to me, Hannah, trust me. You have to have faith in the process. I made food. Food is good. No diet, no magic pill. There's no cream. There's no supplement. There's no machine. There's nothing that will get you the results like nutrition will give you. And so I started to realize this, and this was a day-by-day thing, ladies, a day-by-day trusting that what I was eating was going to be good for my body, and constantly reading labels. And it was good to be aware. Now, I didn't track. I want you all to know that I didn't keep a book, and I didn't write down everything. The first day I maybe did, just to make sure I was in the range, but I more mentally just did it in my head at each meal, because I didn't want to get obsessed about it. I wanted to know what I was eating was whole, healthy. So I made sure all the carbs that I had in my home was complex carbs. I made sure that I had whole, full proteins. I made sure that I had good fats in the house. And I made sure that I allowed myself a cheat every single day, a clean cheat. And sometimes they weren't clean cheats, and I was okay with that because it still fit in my macros. And I will do a video going over your macros and going over kind of what complex carbs are and what they do to your body and stuff. But this is kind of just an introduction video of why I'm doing this. So it's just kind of my faith journey along this, trusting my body, trusting food again, building a healthy relationship with food, because I think our society and women are struggling so much with this, and it's a cycle. It's like a cycle. All that people are doing is, okay, I'm going to start again in January. I'm going to start again in January. I don't want to start again in January. I don't want to start again next month. I don't want to. I want to feel good. I want to feel energetic, and I want to feel healthy, and I want my kids to see that. I don't want my kids to, okay guys, we're getting rid of all of these food out of our house because we're dieting again. Like, it's just not a healthy mindset. We need balance, and we need to teach our kids balance. And the only way I knew that I could teach my kids what balance was to lead by example, because sometimes I would catch myself talking about myself in a negative way, or talking about food in a negative way, and it was teaching my kids to be ungrateful about food, or that certain foods are bad, and maybe not, maybe they didn't catch on because they're still little, but I caught on, and I heard what I was saying, and I'm like, this has got to stop. This is enough. I've had enough. I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I've been through a lot. I've have a lot of experiences to share. I can use this as a platform to help women that are struggling too. I'm not saying I've got the golden ticket. I know everything. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a counselor. This is my journey, guys. This is my diary of my home life, of me as a trainer, as a business owner, as a mom, as a woman that just struggles with hormones, as a wife. If you can relate, then you can subscribe below, like or comment if you would like to keep seeing videos. But this is just the introduction, ladies, and so I hope that you find this helpful, and I hope that it inspires who it's supposed to inspire. And the next video will be on, I'll be doing a day of my eating. I'll be going through complex carbs, what they do, fats, proteins, what they do, your macros, kind of just me as a mom with my girls, just how that is, how to balance that. And I know that I get that question a lot, like, how do you find time to go to the gym? How do you find time to do that? I make time. I have to make time. I schedule it in no matter what, because my theory is, or my motto is, you're one workout away from a good mood. Honestly, ladies, that one workout, you may feel so cranky, and I have to fight tooth and nail sometimes to make myself work out. But the minute I put my headphones on, get music on, and start working out, I start feeling better. And then better and better, and it helps manage my depression and manage my anxiety and my worries, some things that I was so stressed out about or so mad about before. After my workout, it's not such a big deal. And so I just want to share that with you, what I do, go through some workouts. So if there's things that you guys are wanting to know, that you're curious about food, please comment below, please ask, because I will do a video on it. This is to help you guys. This is to inspire you all. So I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to going through this with you. Bye, ladies. How do you stop it? What? I don't know how to use this camera. Don't mind my messy house.